Just arrived in Bajo, Chikito. Getting ready to do a tour again around the village. We have Oscar Blue with Real America's Voice giving a tutorial to Josh Phillips from Crossroads over at Epoch Times. Laura Loomer is setting out on one of the piraguas to go and explore the river a little bit. Talk, just do your thing. Just casual.
Well, we are here back in Bajo Chikito, where this heroic institution that I so much respect, I believe that this is the best border agents in the continent and possibly in the world. They're extremely prepared, even knowing that this crisis was initiated by these globalists and by these open border policies of the Biden administration. This institution has been able to take millions and has been able to just, basically digress all this situation and try to fix it. I believe that this institution has done a great job, and they have been so nice of them to let us walk in, patrol us, protect, the journalists that are trying to expose the reality, because you will see the leftist journalists, they come and they romanticize the situation, but they don't say the heroic job that these, individuals and agents are doing. So we're here to Bajo Chikito. This is the epicenter, Ann, of where the migrants come out. I have been here multiple times, and this is, I have walked from this particular point on the inverse route 2 times inside of the jungle. Well, the last time that I was here, more than 8,000 to 9,000 people were here stashed in one day. So right now, I don't know the conditions of how it looks. Possibly it looks like between 2,000 to 3,000 people that they're here specifically. But the flow has, slowed down a little bit due to circumstances, from going to the weather raining season and now dry season. It's going to start to pick up, and it's going to pick up more when they start seeing that possibly, the next elected president is not going to be Joe Biden, and you will see in the polls that Donald Trump is, 5 to 10%, a little bit high. They will see that, and they will try to make it before he becomes president. So it is.
It's the window. The window's closing for their opportunity.
Yes, and it's not only, it's an environmental disaster, what they have created. It looks like they created this crisis on purpose for them to have funding, for them to have a reason to create more funding, and for them to just have the solution. They created the problem, and they have the solution. So it is, these organizations, the UN and all of this.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. You go in.
Leave it on.
Okay. Vamos a caminar por aquí y luego le damos al centro y camino hacia allá hasta donde están bañándose. Sí, ya. Sí. Sí. Sí, ya al último ya regresamos para acá para la izquierda si quiere, comando. I want you to see the center part, yeah. And then from there we go right to where all the feces and all that stuff is.
Yeah, I want to see it. So this is the Embra Indian village.
Yeah, yeah.
What has happened here? Why are we here?
Well, the thing that has happened here is that it's been overrun. Yeah. Now it's not. You cannot even imagine that this will be the epicenter of distribution of migration to the United States. But this is the hub. This is the place. Yeah. And the tribes have been overrun. Now, as you can see right here on your right side, you see a house, and his property has used it to rent tents. Instead of farming, instead of cultivating, instead of doing their thing, they rent the tents, they rent the bottom floor. Also, you have the mom and pop businesses on every side of the store. You have, and then you have the NGOs on this side, knowing that this is happening. But you have, Medicals Without Borders. You have all of this, so it has created a market. These are the jobs that Joe Biden has created in these kind of hubs. But this is the pathway to the center part where they enter. Specifically, you will see that on top they have, they rent the houses, they rent the bottom parts, they rent, also you have food right here. They cook the food, they sell plates. I interviewed a migrant in a caravan, and I asked her how much she was getting paid per day working here, and she was getting paid $40 per day.
$40 per day.
$40 per day. So imagine that is. That is a really good salary for a third world class country, and even you're talking about that weekly salary in a village in the middle of the jungle. So it tells you the market that has been created by illegal migration.
Wow! Well, look at this. Where are we at right now? What is
this? Is the epicenter of when they heading out. Behind you will see basically the line for people that they go out. This is, I can tell you that this possibly this camp has between 2,000 to 3,000. Last time that I was here was overrun. It was almost 8,000 to 9,000 people here, overpacked, feces all over the place, people sleeping on the floor, and ultimately, you know, it's overrun. But you will see the line of people just put themselves on the list right there.
So wait, what are they waiting for right here?
To put themselves on the list so they can move on the next bus.
Yeah.
Or on the next piragua boat.
And what about this? UNHCR, but Senafront's running it.
Well, yeah, they're the ones that they put the tents. As we were saying, you know, they're the ones that they put the law in order, but the ones that they particularly run the whole migrant camp, you know, is the NGOs, and that is, you know.
And there's a big long line of guys you see here. I mean, what are they waiting for?
These are the people that are coming straight from the jungle. And they do the line right here to wait their number to be inspected. They get inspected right here by the Senafront officials. Then they go in to this processing place right here where they are put on the list for them to know what day or which piragua or which boat or which automobile that's going to take them right now. It's dry season, so I don't know how they're getting from here to Lajas Blancas, but this is the processing
they
for him.
They can ride the boats sometimes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Wait, guys. Wait, hold on for a second. Maybe get them getting processed. Get them getting processed. Yeah. I know. Hold on. Yeah. Wild, man.
Laura? Yeah. Yes, so you know. Okay. This is the line for them to get processed.
That's what I was figuring, right?
Okay.
Because I saw the sign that said Registro Migración.
Okay, yeah.
So
this is the line to get processed, to get to know which day are you heading out on a piragua boat to Lajas Blancas, the other shelter that we were at.
Okay.
And this other line right here that you see right here is the line that it comes out straight of the Darien. So they go straight to the Darien. And they say, tomorrow you can come and do your line. So they stay here, and then the day after they come and do the line. They get inspected, and from here they go to the